who's loose? I'm just going to do a little video to explain to you guys what I do when I say I make wire jewellery with Elvis's phone line. So this is the wire that we use. This is actually from a phone system that was used in Elvis and Colonel Tom Parker's HQ when he was in Tennessee. So this is in a place called, I think it's just outside Bon Aqua. What it is they used to have a house. Colonel Tom Parker lived there, but it was also the fan club HQ. So it's where all the letters went. It's where all the business was done. And they had this phone system, and this is from it. So this is a little bit of a long story, but strap on in and we'll go. So a couple of years ago, we went to Texas and we went to Nashville, and we got recommended this place called the Hideaway Farm. It's a place where Johnny Cash used to own, and Brian and Sally have bought this. I think they bought it maybe 10 years ago, and they've literally kept it exactly how it is with when Johnny Cash lived there. It's absolutely incredible. All the rooms are the same. I mean, Brian and Sally, they're massive memorabilia collectors, so they have a lot of Johnny Cash's clothes. There's a piano that he used to play, there's guitars, and it's absolute must visit. They live in this house, and it's so oldie-worldy but beautiful, but they've kept it exactly how Johnny Cash had it. I mean, the history there is insane, and Brian and Sally are so steeped in knowledge. They'll do a tour and they'll show you everywhere, you know, like where the songs were sung, and they have old photos of like the children at the farm. So I think it's a place that they had lots of holidays and lots of happy memories there. And I think they lived there right up to when June passed away as well. So it's incredible. You can feel the history there. They have a big barn where they have little gets-togethers and concerts, and people hire it out for music videos, and it's insane. So yeah, we were blessed enough to visit there. Let me put this down because I'm fiddling. So yeah, but you start the tour in a town called Bon Aqua, and they also purchased an old barn that was like fallen down. It was covered in trees. They couldn't really see what was there. So they bought this barn, and it belonged to Johnny Cash as well. It was kind of like the village hall where people did music and parties. So they purchased that, and they managed to resurrect it to exactly what it looked like before. They found lots of old footage of Johnny Cash's parties or photos, and then built it back with all the wood, everything that was used and what they could salvage. Brian and Sally are massive, what's the word, where they try and keep everything as what it used to be. So they'll try and salvage for the wood, the bricks. I mean, on the outside, it's still got all that there. It's kind of like a Dr. Pepper sign, you know, like that kind of vibe where it's all old school America. So yeah, they've resurrected this barn. So you start there, and then it also it shows you them building the barn back up. And Brian is a documentary maker, so he documents everything he does, so that you've got as much evidence as you need of what you're being told. So they built this barn back up, and they hold concerts there as well. It's really, really cute. It's really oldie-worldy. And then they have a big garage where it's got like jukeboxes from old. And then they have the car. They have the One Piece at a Time car. Anybody knows Johnny Cash, there was a song called One Piece at a Time, and it was about resurrecting this car. He bought an old car, and over a certain amount of years, I think he stole bits off other bits of cars, bought it. He was a bit dodgy, Johnny Cash was. So this car has like different car seats in it. It has different wing mirrors. The lights are not the same because there's one off one car, another off another car, and it is in pristine condition. You're even allowed to go in it. Brian still drives it around to this day. I know that. He told me. So yeah, he has lots of fun in this car, but it's amazing. You can sit in it. He's really cool, Brian. He'll let you touch things, and but yeah, Warren, my partner, and my son, they had a little sit in it, and it was yeah, we've got a video actually on my YouTube channel, and you should watch it. Anyway, so that's where the tour starts. Then Sally takes you to the farm, and you have a look around the farm. Anyway, Brian and Sally are mad on memorabilia, like I said, and they have lots of memorabilia in the barn of the farm. And so they went back to the house that Colonel Parker and Tom Parker and Elvis stayed in. So in their town, was this house, and it was being demolished. Some people bought it and they wanted to put a car wash on the land, but the house was on the land, so they were going to knock the house down. Brian decided to buy the house, but obviously he had to move the house piece by piece. And being the amazing documentary maker he is, he's also documented this as well, which is available somewhere on YouTube. I will find the link for you, put it in a later video maybe. So yeah, he's documented this house move, and he is literally in the barn. He's got the kitchen of Colonel Tom Parker, he's got Elvis's bedroom, he's got the wardrobe, he's got the mirror that Elvis used to use, and like I said, everything is documented to a T, so there's no fakery going on here. He's even got razor blades that he found in the wall, because back in the day, to dispose of razor blades, they used to put them in the wall, like in the bricks. They used to knock a little brick out and put it in there. So when they took the house down, they found piles of razor blades behind Elvis's mirror. So presumably these are Elvis's razor blades. He's got the tiles, he's got the wood, he's got the floor. Yeah, he even sent me a bit of carpet to see whether I could do something with the carpet. So yeah, that was out of Elvis's bedroom. So yeah, so anyway, how we got onto this, we were chatting, and at the end of the tour, he gives everybody a little tile to take home. It's like a tile from the bathroom, it's the smallest little tile, and he said, oh, thank you for the visit. You know, we got chatting, and really lovely couple, absolutely steeped in knowledge. They've even got like a pair of old Elvis's sunglasses, like that he wore on stage, or glasses that he wore on stage and threw off. He paid an absolute fortune for these glasses, but he's an absolute nut and loves memorabilia. Like I said, in the barn, I'm sure there's Donna Summer's table or something like that. It's just, wow. We're going back in October, so I will get some more videos for you. So anyway, yeah, we was chatting, and he said, oh, maybe you could make something with the necklace and the tile. And my mother-in-law said, oh, maybe you could make some jewellery from it, Luce, because obviously I make cremation jewellery. So yeah, I said, yeah, that'd be cool. And then Brian's ears pricked up and said, oh, would you like to make some jewellery for me? You know, I'll give you some more, and you take it home and send it over and see what you think. So yeah, I took the tile. They gave us a tiny little bit of wire, some jewellery, came home, had a little play, made some jewellery for him, sent them back as a tester, and yeah, he loved them. He sells them in America now. He also has, in Nashville, he has a little shop that's a really small version of the farm with lots of bits of memorabilia. He has little concerts there for new up-and-coming artists, and he sells the jewellery in there. He also sells it in Bon Aqua, back at the Village Hall museum thing that he has. He sells the jewellery there. So yeah, that's what we do. We cut it up. I'll do a little video later of making the jewellery, but yeah, that's how I got to having work with Elvis as well, which is insane. I mean, even in the barn, he has the system still of the phone line, and he's got photos, and this is still ravelled up in the system. So yeah, he just sends me a little bit every now and again, and yeah, we make jewellery. He's actually got the documentary coming out, I think it's August, September time, so we're gearing up for a big launch for this, for The Wire. And we also did some tile jewellery, so yeah, that's there. He also asked me to make some jewellery for Priscilla Presley with the tiles. So another story, Priscilla was helping open I think it was a place for like ex-drug addicts in Nashville. It was like a hotel. Brian and Sally kindly donated some of their Elvis memorabilia to the hotel to have like an Elvis themed room. So they got invited to the opening, and they asked me to make Priscilla a jewellery, a necklace, some sort of jewellery. So I was like, oh gosh, these are just tiles at the end of the day. They're like green and white tiles. So I was like, what woman wants a tile hanging around their neck, you know? So managed to make it into a kind of a mosaic piece and crushed it, and did a little presentation box explaining what they was from, what the tiles were from, and Brian kindly sent me some photos of it being presented to Priscilla. So yeah, that was really cool. And I think there's a photo on my page on my YouTube with that detail. So yeah, that was really cool. So this one chance meeting some people that, you know, we met them at a concert back a couple of years ago, and they they recommended the Hideaway Farm to us, which is really incredible. I mean, it's an absolute must go. It's in Bon Aqua. It's about half an hour away from Nashville. But and they've also, like I said, they have a gift shop in Nashville, which is at the Marathon. I think it's Marathon City. Is it the Marathon? Something like that. Message me if you want to know, and I'll tell you exactly where. Marathon Village. That's it. There's like a row of shops, but it's in like an old vehicle, like train kind of place where they used to make train stuff. It's amazing. You go in there and all the workings of the trains are still there, and then they've got these little knacky gift shops, which is so cute. I love a gift shop. So yeah, all stuff, and it's all associated kind of with Nashville or music. If you love country music like we do, it's an absolute gem of a place. I mean, everybody goes to Nashville, but these little hidden spots, I mean, the Hideaway Farm is an actual gem, you know, nobody knows about it. So you really want to go there and yeah, check it out. Like I said, the house is exactly the way they left it. And then you've got your bonus barn, which has got all your Elvis stuff in it as well. So yeah, it's really cool. If any doubt, just check them out as well, because they are insane with their documentation of everything they do. I mean, like all the wood's got numbers on it, the bricks have got numbers on it, the tiles, everything is to a T. Way I'm surprised he didn't make another house, but I think everything was so in such bad way. I mean, like, the houses in America aren't made the best. A lot of it is all wood, but there's lots of bricks and tiles and like I said, bits of carpet that he sends. He's always sending me stuff to say, oh, what do you think? What do you think? Can you make something out of that? So yeah, we're always working together to do new ideas. But yeah, that's the story of The Wire. You can check me out on TikTok. I am Elvis Wire Girl, and you can see some videos of me making some jewellery, and yeah, I think it's really cool. Check me out. See you later.